Yeah.
Summer's gone. The breeze stops blowing. The sun just leaves the sky.
Yeah, this your life, you can play with it. You make your bed, you gon' lay in it.
Okay everyone, welcome back to the channel. A new camera, hope everyone likes it. I think it's a lot better. I'm currently back out for my second coffee of the day, because that's how it's going today. It's Tuesday, it's a busy work day, and this is kind of what I'm doing on this check-in. This is what I'm doing on this video, not check-in. I'm very much in my check-in flow at the moment, as you saw. I'm just basically taking you through a bit of a typical working day. For anyone who doesn't know what I do, I'm an online coach and I have been for a few years now, and so I work from home the whole time. Okay, I transitioned from a 9 to 5 where I'd be going into the office Monday to Friday in London, and then I now fully work from home. So tips on how to be productive. You know, I am going to be running you through, you know, what I'm doing on a working day, because I also know that from feedback, I have a few coaches who've watched my YouTube, so they're quite interested in how I structure my days for productivity, because especially where I live in Marbella, there's a lot of distractions, the weather, there's a lot of nice places to eat, to go out in, etc. It could be very easy for me to kind of lose my way a little bit and not be as productive as I could be. I do need a coffee though, another one, so I'm gonna have one right now. Okay, second coffee is acquired. And what I was wanting to kind of mention quickly as well is I've said the word productivity a lot just then, and it can be quite triggering to people, I think, speaking about productivity, especially with social media nowadays. You know, there's so much around your routine and the most optimal routine, and people making you think like you've got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get started with your day, and you know, by the time it hits 8 o'clock you've got everything done, sort of thing, which isn't really the case. I think there's a lot to be said for how you're using your time. So kind of off the back of that subject, my first sort of tip would be a solid morning routine is key. Now, when I say that, yeah, I'm not saying you need to do what I do, I'm just showing what I do. So I journal in the morning, I get my electrolytes, I hydrate, I get my coffee in, and I sit down and get my day started. Now, don't be too clouded by what you see on social media. Everyone's gonna show their perfect morning routine. Everyone's gonna show what they do or what they don't do. A lot of times, I don't think people are that genuine. Just make sure you find what works for you, okay? As I said, your wake up times, your work times, purely down to you. When are you most productive? When do you prefer getting stuff done? I know that if I go about my day and I don't get my biggest tasks done, so my client check-ins, I know they'll be in the back of my head for the whole day and I won't feel good. If you have a solid morning routine nailed, you're pretty much set up for success. So with that being said, it's time to get back into client check-ins. Hope you're well, bro. Thank you for your check-in this week. Hope you had a good one overall, man. Say hi to the vlog, over the filming for YouTube today. Focusing on upper body, focusing on pushing things as much as possible. As you said, we've seen a nice improvement and a jump to strength pretty much everywhere, which is fantastic, mate.
What up?
Alright, it's lunchtime. This is quite a relevant time of the day as well to film, because with working from home, I think a lot of people could fall into the trap of snacking with their food, not really caring much about what they're eating, because I know for a fact, personally, when I used to work in an office, I was really dialed in with my routine. I made sure everything was prepped, everything was fresh as well, because I had fitness goals. I wanted to stay on track with things. So when working from home, it can be easier to get lazy with things. Yeah, making sure you stay on track with your nutrition, as if you were prepping to have your food out. Make sure you still stay on track when you're at home.
I'm still standing on my word. I've been grand scheming. Took a trip to the shire after I left Cleveland. Fresh game, touchdown, place 4-3.
There you go, as easy as that. Super simple meal. It looks like a mess. However, it's been cooked in about 10 minutes. Big tip on how you can easily stay on track with your nutrition at home, I think, is, you know, don't give yourself loads to do. Don't be using like 5 pans and having loads of washing up to do, because you're going to dread it. You're not going to want to do it. That was couscous carb sauce that's made with literally boiling water put in the bowl. I don't need to boil anything in pots, anything like that. Chicken is cooked in what, 5 minutes? And then that sauce was made while the rest was cooking. So super easy, super simple. It just eliminates any room for you to deviate or put it off in that sense. So I'm gonna eat this now. Then I've got a few more client check-ins to get through. And then I'll be going to the gym. I've got legs today and I've got to run a 5K. So busy day, let's go. Okay, the time is 2:30. I've finished my work, client checking work for the day, so that's good. I'm actually gonna get out for a walk. Something that I've been holding myself accountable to at the moment is because I don't walk first thing in the morning anymore, I just like to get stuck into work. I've started to put a walk in after lunch. I have been listening to podcasts again. I used to listen to podcasts every single day and I stopped. And I've recently got back into them. I'm listening back to ones that I already listened to. So I'm currently listening to this one, Andy Frisella, Real AF. It's about how today's society kind of talks down trying to achieve big goals, how there's a narrative around being incapable of achieving big things. And I think that's so true. I think as a society we kind of become a little bit soft and it's frowned upon to kind of want to work hard and achieve big things. So I don't know, just always good to kind of listen to things that inspire and that are thought-provoking as well. So gonna go out, get a few steps, probably around nothing big, like 3,000 steps. Then I'll get back to our pre-workout and then go to the gym. It's actually quite cloudy at the moment, which is actually nice for a change. Everyone's gonna be thinking, yeah, right, but I live in Marbella, anyone doesn't know, so it's always very sunny, south of Spain, hot. So when we do get, cloudy, sort of rainy weather, it's sometimes quite refreshing. So gonna be a nice chill walk. It's pre-workout time and I've got a very exciting pre-workout. So it's actually Pancake Tuesday, and in the UK, obviously not here, but we're still celebrating it. So no, I didn't stand and cook pancakes in my work day. My girlfriend very kindly made these for me, but take a look at these. Wow, chocolate chip. You could say these, could replace my bowl of oats that I have pre-workout, but we're gonna enjoy them. I've got legs today and I've got a 5K, so I wanna make sure that I'm fueled for them. All right, taste test. They're very dense, which is exactly how I like them. Just how you want your pancakes.
You take it.
Alright, just pulled up to the gym. You can see I've got two things on. So I've got a run, 5K. I'm going to be doing it on the treadmill. And then I've got legs as well. I've not decided what I'm doing first. Not really recommendable to position, my runs so close to training. But needs must at the moment. It's busy. Really did not want to get in here and get it done. The classic, didn't want to do it, but I'm doing it anyway. But it's just it's just what we got to do. Like if you want to get somewhere that not many people are, you got to do something not many people do. As cliche as it sounds, you might just be thinking, okay, mate, well done, you're going to the gym, big deal. But it's like, it's on these days where really could have called it like a rest day and push things. So I have quite a lot on. I've said, no, let's get in and get it done. Not just get legs done, but also get a run done as well. Phone is going to be on airplane mode. Something I recommend highly is when you get in the gym, put your phone off. Don't be opening up the opportunity to be on texting, checking Instagram, etc., etc. Use it as time for you. This is like my me time. It's my time where I just really just focus on myself, and everything else is just blocked out. So yeah, gonna get in there, get it done, and crack on. Alright, session complete, 5K and leg day in the bag, and as you can see, I think I put on like a bit of a more upbeat mood before in that clip, but trust me, I wasn't upbeat. I was not enjoying life, but I just feel incredible after doing that. And I've been training for 11 years now, and every single time I'm surprised at how good it makes me feel. So if you're watching this and you can't be bothered today, this is definitely your sign to get up and get to the gym, because trust me, you'll never regret getting a session done. Alright, just off to the shops. You might think, I thought you lived in Spain, why are you wearing a puffer jacket? It's raining and it's actually quite cold. Yeah, gonna do a top-up shop. I'm not gonna take you into the shop, I don't think, but I will run through what I bought when I'm back. Let's go. It's a top-up shop. Ends up being one of the most expensive shops we've done this month. I swear to God, prices are going up. I think that's what it is, right? Has to be. Anyway, got a lot of food. I'll run through it maybe when I get home. Alright, so shop has been done. A lovely sight to see a full fridge. Few honourable mentions. The protein source, of course, a lot of the time is chicken. A nice tuna steak. This is going to be a little treat. It's quite pricey, so I use that as like a little treat. Then, what else have we got? We've got plenty of vegetables down there. So my personal favourite forever, red pepper. Well, green pepper, not a big fan of. White courgette. There's some onions in there as well. Some chilies. I want to make something spicy. Got some mushrooms and then a few herbs as well. So that's quite boring actually. See if the carbs are more exciting. Well, what I did get was fresh loaf of sourdough. It was warm when I got it, which was tempting. I might have had a slice in the car. So we've got the wraps that I love. We've got a dog. We've got white potatoes, and we've got the corn tortillas, which you saw in my last video I make tacos with. Alright, so it's now time to walk the dog. So it's gonna act as a nice, another little walk for me, some more steps. And then I've got a few bits to finish off, I believe, work-wise. That'll be it. Thanks, man. How are you? But honestly, as I said, mate, I don't really see you having to go through more than really a 10-week fat loss phase. You would have been dying for some time, so the second that we put your food up a little bit, your metabolism is going to fire really quickly. It's going to burn through food like a furnace. Okay, so that about wraps up today. Busy day, busy day. Glad to have been able to bring you along for it as well, and just kind of show a bit of a realistic day in life, as I'm sure this video has been titled. As you can see, pretty boring, to be honest. I mean, for anyone who's actually stuck, throughout the video to the end, I appreciate you watching. It just shows what I get up to pretty much the majority of the time. But yeah, really good call there with a new client. Excited to get things started. That's going to be an exciting one, that one. So I'm looking forward to getting stuck in. What I'm going to do now is to finish the day. It's now like, I think it's about 8 o'clock. It's now 8:30. Last thing I'm gonna do today is just plan my day tomorrow. There's actually studies showing how beneficial it is to tick things off, and I think that's something that, if you've seen today, I've completed everything that I'd set myself to do. So I've had my to-do list, I've been ticking off as I go along on the video as well, and what that does is it creates an instant dopamine release in the body. So you physically writing something down to do, ticking it off and getting it done, as small as the task may be, it could be hanging up your laundry, putting your clothes away, anything, ticking that off and knowing that you've done it will create an instant dopamine release in the brain. And then what that does is just sets you up to continue being able to tick off those things and just get things done throughout the day. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is write my next to-do list, which is going to be for tomorrow. And that's going to be it. I'm going to have some dinner and I'm going to go to bed. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you've watched this far, thank you. I know there's been a lot of talking, just me sat talking, but that's what this video has been. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, helps out a lot. And stay tuned and be subscribed for more videos along the way. Catch you in the next one.